Didn't have to kill Pond. Stick a knife in her windpipe and rip it all out of her throat. She didn't gargle on the floor, 'cause I put my foot on her neck to shut her up. Yes, I may be evil now, but I'm a nice guy, really, honestly. I just am a little bit of a fucker now. From hobo to gang member, to gang leader to drugs trafficker to murderer of the DA and cops. Regrettable. It is unfortunate. None of you know what's going on, do you? I don't know if you guys were watching anyone else's stream today. I got a canine. Well, not a canine. I got a dog whitelist now. And it's the old version of Chop, so it's quite unique. I was playing with Izzy today. We were just going around, testing it out. He's up in Grapeseed. He's so fucking cute. Like, yeah, there we go. He's already got it. Look at him. He's so fucking cute. He's just a little grey guy. Yeah, he's just a little grey guy. But yeah, we were fucking around with him today. It was we got given so much leeway. It was so cool. I think I would like to put him into
Billy Sprinkle, can you please go to
a
visitation?
canine role.
Thank you.
Who's saying that? Hello? Who the fuck said that? Was that? Why would I run to my own death? What, they gotta find me? Fuck that. It's not my fucking fault. I'm gonna gritty in the middle. I'm just grittying 'cause I can, 'cause I killed Pond Skylar with my own bare hands. Skylar, I shot her in the fucking belly, and Pond, I disconnected her like the telly with my knife in her throat. Stabbed it in and pulled it out, hit her in the gut as well and kicked her in the face. Fell off the cliff, landed on my face. It was funny. Fucking hell, took you long enough, didn't it?
I told you to go to visitation. Come on.
What we got here? Oh. Hello, love. How you doing? You feeling better? Stop circling me. What you playing at?
No, Billy, come here. Let me put you in cuffs.
Come on, Billy.
Yeah, hang on. You wait. No, hang on. Do you want this first? Look at him! Look at him!
Right.
Ooh, he's got a gun, isn't he? Ooh, you're right.
I've been in these walls for fucking.
Fuck off, knobhead. I ain't
Someone
going
reach
nowhere.
for something?
No, I'm not going nowhere.
Come on, Billy. Make this easier.
Fuck off. You think I'm going to go to my own death, dickhead?
Yeah, I do.
If you want me to come on and you brought your mum, because that would have been my last hoorah.
No, she's dead.
I don't give a fuck, mate, honestly. I tell you what, you know...
Come here.
Fuck
Come
off.
on, Billy.
Get away from me. You know we going down with hands in.
Right, come on, Billy. One last time. Come on, we need to get you going.
No, one last time. I'll tell you what, one last time. Let me kill a third on the list, innit? Because Pond fucking gargled. You should have heard that. Skylar, right? You should have gone, ah! When she got it in the belly, right? She got it right in the fucking belly. It was fucking... Honestly, when I heard that she died, it was funny. I laughed.
Okay, great. I'm gonna put you in cuffs now.
No, you ain't.
Billy.
Ow! I give up! Ow!
Uh-huh.
Ow!
I have a fucking flashlight in my hand.
We're gonna need medical as well.
Are you a
Fucking hell!
I'm gonna call.
You guys need to chill. Put me out back on.
Yeah, we just had to whack him with a flashlight. He started punching us.
Fucking get me up!
Instead of punching me and I had a flashlight in my hand.
I don't give a fuck what you got. A flashlight. I don't give a fuck what you got in your hand. What do you think I'm gonna do? Get out of my eyes. I'm epileptic. She's giving me epileptic displeasure.
Displeasure?
Have you got over it yet? Because I've gone down the route of horrible bastard. You know this.
We're good. We're gonna get him.
You know what, Billy?
We're gonna get moved to the
um,
medical ward, and then hopefully we can get him out once he's been seen.
I don't actually give a fuck what you have to say because you'll be dead soon.
No,
so,
but listen. Hey, get
Come on,
off!
Billy, let's
Pick me
go.
up, you fucking
Nope.
idiot! I'll walk. I have to get something out. You can't carry me like a fucking baby. Makes you look like an idiot.
You know, it's the easiest way to carry you, right?
Someone needs to carry you.
Go and get
You ain't
the-
got
get
no
it for me.
fucking confidence. That one stripe's a vanity badge, mate.
That's cool.
I'll melt you in the fucking
Number
streets
2.
if I met you.
That's cool.
You got anything else to say? You want to be one of them corrupt cops and start shit talking me? Go on. Be more Leon Jericho. You want to call me a
Nah,
dumb
'cause,
bitch 60 times? Who are you, first
Nah,
off?
because I've always, I don't really go to that level to call people dumb bitches.
Who are you?
You're near. Hi, I'm McTavish. Hello, how's it going?
Are you Welsh?
No, Scottish.
Obviously, obviously that was just not even. You don't even get it, do you?
I guess I
Well,
don't.
I'm an horrible mate, but
Horrible.
I'm an horrible in reason. I was created
Alright.
by not people like you, people who want to be like all up their arse about shit. I've actually like you. You were in the stripe. You were a good man, and I genuinely mean that. You know how to act like a cop. If I met you a year ago, right, I probably wouldn't be here now. Because the only reason this shit happened was because of the dumb fucking cops they employed at the start of the year. And no one knows my plight. No one knows my trifle. I'm going to write a book in here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're being serious or not.
I am being serious. I am
Oh,
being
yeah?
serious. I can level out eventually. I was just pumped up. Do you know why I'm here?
Yeah. I've got a slight understanding on it. I've not really looked into it much.
Yeah,
But
those were sadly misfortunates. The whole violent shit started when Leon Jericho threatened me, and I recorded it and put it on Twinstar, and no one gave a shit when he came to my house with a gun, threatening to shoot me. You should watch it, mate. It might paint me in a bit of a different light. And then there's a song called "Who's the Bitch Now," where so basically what happened, right, is Rob Mist. Do you know Rob Mist?
yeah.
Mist. Everyone wants to kill him. Yeah. He came down the homeless camp when I had a massive gang. And, like, I called Leon Jericho saying, mate, listen, your boy's going to get hurt down here if they keep riding in. Because it's a dangerous area. It's not like fucking Forum Drive. It's an enclosed bridge campment. Anything can happen. He went fucking crazy, mate, throwing his fucking toys out his pram. A 6-minute video on Twinstar of him calling me a bitch, saying dumb bitch, telling me to come through. I'm literally on the phone with him saying, please de-escalate, deputy. Mate, it was what I know crash out is overused, but it was crashing out before crashing out was overused to be crashing out. He went fucking ballistic. You dumb bitch, come out, dumb bitch. Where are you, dumb bitch? I'm here. He got charged with criminal threats.
I need to go let EMS in because they don't know where they're going.
Oh, but watch it. Trust me. And you, Deputy Hoomst.
Just keep an eye on him.
All right, come here. Yeah, don't. She got one eye. Say
I
that.
do. I got shot in the face.
Did you hear everything I said?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're like. You might be a massive, but like, time will understand. All right,
Found
Sargon.
a PC.
No,
Hey,
I'm,
Billy, how
I'm
are you
just
doing?
I'm venting about when Leon Jericho and the police made me into this Billy Joker moment thing. Cause I
Alright.
also did boof some weed at me ass before I got in here, so I'm a little high. I'm very high, to
Oh.
be honest. I really don't care if they kill me at this point. But
Well,
they
that's
won't.
not good. That's not a healthy mindset, Billy.
I got a diplomatic ace up the sleeve. It's me dad. He's like in like the government in Britain and shit, and he can just say like, "Yes, make it change," and then like they'll say no. Someone will come in with like a leaflet saying, "Hold the execution." I hope.
Are you being sentenced to death?
Yeah,
Oh God, I'm sorry.
yeah. It is unfortunate.
Well, I hope the other side is better for you, Billy. Now, let me take care of you on this side.
You
at
could
least.
fucking say, that's not gonna happen. Fucking hell.
I don't have control over that, Billy.
You could. One turn of those handcuffs.
I'm not strong enough to break these
I could make you
handcuffs.
so much money if I let out. With all the gangs got happening now, oh, I'm joining the... If I don't die, I'm joining the Diamond Dogs. I was going to
It's
join
okay.
the blocks.
I have a gang member who owes me money, so...
Who is it?
It's Christina Brooks Reed.
I met her. I think. It's hard to
Me
really
too.
tell at this point. I got like multiple personality disorder. Sometimes I'm like this old man. Then I'm like a crazy hillbilly. I think I am an amalgamation of insanity right now.
Aren't we all just multiple personalities?
Yeah, but I
In
kill
one
people.
body.
That's the problem.
Oh, yeah, that is a problem.
Am I a serial killer for killing two? They weren't planned, though. They were accidental. Can you be an accidental serial killer? Because I swear to God, Pond fell on my knife.
I don't know. I'm not a legal expert. I didn't even graduate high school.
Billy Joker moment.
All right. It doesn't look too bad.
It ain't
It's
bad.
just a mild bump. So I'm just going to give a nice peck, and I'll tuck it under your hat here, so that way you don't have to hold it yourself, all right?
No, he's just getting medical attention right now. Once he's done.
Mate, listen. The blocks will make you million.
Aren't you in the boat?
One turn this cuff.
He's right here.
Oh, what is that? Is that Amelia Corruptanova?
Oh my god, hi Billy. How
Oh
are you,
my
bestie?
God! I haven't seen you since you lied in court and had your statement
Shackle that for you.
dismissed.
Are you ready to die?
Let's all walk up together.
You
Let's
ready
get
for
this
the
all
blocks
going.
to shoot the place up? And the
I'm ready
Diamond
for you
Dogs
to
to
get the death
chase you for the
penalty.
next 10 years? I've already paid them.
Yawn. They already do that shit.
Yeah, but
What's
they're doing
different?
it with malice now. And they're going to remove your
Okay.
eye and stuff and your hair and
Alright.
shit like that.
Cool.
I love that comic book character.
Right?
I'm terrified. They already do that shit, Billy.
I'm
What's
sure
different?
you'll be fine. You can just lie in court when you push charges like you did before. Are we going? Fucking hell. Even escorting me. I'll just go on my own at this point. Yeah,
I'll
she
grab the EMS
right,
now.
lied in court. She lied in court. And her testimony got stricken because she was using her phone to the late Skylar Sparks.
Oh yeah, the one you murdered. Crazy.
Accidentally, but you know, if I'm gonna take it, I may as well roll with it. That's the pond. Right, listen, pond. That shit was fucking funny. Honestly, you should have heard her gargling. Oh, you would have loved it, Amelia. Lewis.
Would I?
Oh
I can't wait
God,
to hear you gargle when they
was
execute you. Go
fucking
on.
great hearing her die. She was
Walk,
alright.
or I'm gonna
fucking-
escort. You're
What
gonna
are you
lose your
gonna do?
walking privileges.
Ooh, she
Come on,
was
guys,
gonna
let's go.
escort me. Ooh.
Come on. Let's
Yeah,
let's
fucking
run
drag
up.
you by your ear.
Pond lost her walking
we go.
privileges, didn't she? Let's be honest.
Yeah, and you're gonna lose your breathing privileges. Go.
Like she did as well.
EMS
like
guy, come on.
she did as well.
I don't know your name.
His name's Abe.
Oh, hi, Abe. Sorry. I usually get to know people's
Yeah.
names, but
Yeah, no one cares about the meet and greet. Go fuck yourself. Out the fucking way, Gabriel. I'll do
Oh.
you next.
I'll just grab that door. Right, we're bringing him out now.
Here come the boogeyman. Last of the great OGs. It was
Oh, that
taken
meat.
from
Yeah,
me
we're just leaving
too
it for
early. I could have been one of the greats.
Not searching yet. We're just getting him out
Yeah,
the
like
yard first, then we're
Alexander
ready
the
to-
Great.
Fucking
Catherine the
hell, a
Great.
bus!
Guns in the back of this gun.
A bus!
Billy, come here real quick.
Look at that!
Children of the mountain shed.
Oh,
I'm just gonna
look
pat you
who
down,
it
make sure you
is.
got nothing on you real quick, alright?
Look who it is!
Hello, Betty.
Fucking hell, this guy.
I'd say good to see you, but it's check.
I don't care about
Yes, you
you,
can.
Harold. I don't care about any of
push
you
it
liars.
against Billy if
Right,
you
come
need
on, Billy.
to.
Let's go.
Okay.
You sure she's capable of driving? You
No.
alright? Skylar,
She
you
was
not
driver of the week,
Wild
Grapeseed
ride.
Sheriff's Department last
I
year.
Driver of
was
the
there,
week.
Billy. You're
Yeah.
fine.
crier of the week.
What?
Sure. That's it, Harold. That's it. You know this. The
Yeah.
PD caused this. You know that's what really happened.
Next time I see you, you're gonna be getting executed by getting thrown off a wind turbine.
Maybe. Next time
Yeah.
you see me, I'll be behind you, stabbing you in the back like you did for
I wouldn't
me.
see you though.
Yeah, piss off.
I don't know. You had every chance to get rehabilitated and you throw yourself down this path.
I was betrayed from the start, and you know that. You know that 6 minutes? Those 6
From the
minutes
start,
were amazing.
The start,
Harold.
you and your goons, you know, you gunned down a bunch of people at the farmer's friends. And, you know, we could have pushed charges, but, you know, we were like, you know what, let's work
didn't.
with these fellas.
Well, we
No, you
did.
did.
But
You did.
no, I
Alright, Billy, let's
didn't.
get you
You
on the bus,
outside
go
the
on.
statue. Your friends did, you know. Get on the bus.
That was because that guy was standing on the roof being a weirdo. I can't get in the fucking bus. Open the door.
What, yes, guy.
I may be getting dismissed from that lawsuit because I didn't do anything.
Nice. That's good. You drive me and drop me off at the right side of the gate. I'll get on the right side, you can.
Billy, this is gonna be a really
I'll
fucking
be going with you
Australian
for-
ride. So,
Oh, no.
I hope you enjoy
Fucking hell.
yourself.
Just kill me now, then. This is my execution, isn't it? Death by Australian driving.
Yep.
You don't go through
That's
any
a good
alleyways,
idea.
at least.
This is a good
Bash,
idea.
bash.
Oh, it's already started.
Bash.
Fucking hell.
Am I going first?
Why would you punish me with this, Harold? Why wouldn't you
Okay, I'm going
drive?
first, I guess. I'm opening the airlock.
That's crueler than usual. You want to know the truth? You want to know the truth?
Okay.
You want to know it?
Go on.
It wasn't my fault. It wasn't.
Wait, you're gonna die. Just
Yeah, but it
what? Can
wasn't.
you just like be
Listen.
honest?
Do I strike
Alright.
you as a dishonest person?
Yes.
Yes, you literally lied in your first sentencing hearing that you
Because
were
you
going
know-
to change.
you-
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you knew you killed Pond.
Listen, that don't even matter. This happened because the PD failed me when I needed PD. And they came to my house with a gun and they fired the first shot. Don't act like you don't know it. You've seen the real,
I know,
yeah.
I let it. I
Funny.
was there. You guys shot first.
I had a man come to my home and threaten me. A deputy. In
Are you
your
talking about
police
Jericho?
department.
Billy,
Yes.
can I be honest with you?
What, you don't care?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Billy. What Jericho did was not okay. I agree with you.
He should have been...
But that does not mean, Billy, let me speak, please. It shouldn't have happened. You know, he was punished and fired. He's gone now. But that doesn't excuse the 2 murders that you did. I agree with you. What Jericho did was not okay.
It was more than that. People were lying in court. Do you know I wanted to be a fucking lawyer for like 2 months? I didn't do anything. I was staying clean. I was learning the law because I had to protect the young'uns back in the day. And it means something to me, honesty. It's just when I can win, I'm going to be this. I could should have been actually a criminal defendant. But oh, it started. Oh God. Oh my Australia.
I can only go up to 58, so that's the speed limit we're gonna go.
Listen, right, you can't shake a bottle, right, and complain about the bubbles, alright? That's just it, you can't. I admit I burned bright. But I'm a bastard. I'm a horrible shit. You know what I've had to deal with.
Billy, I understand, right?
Listen,
Trust me.
wait.
Your life has... Okay.
I didn't mean to kill Skylar.
I know you didn't.
That was regrettable.
Trust me, I know. Billy, can I be honest with you?
Yes.
Okay, so you know... Oh, God. You know that Skylar, you know, fought for you during
Yes.
the Jericho thing. You
Yes.
realize afterwards, right?
Yes.
And I know that you weren't trying to kill her and she got caught in the crossfire, okay? But that still doesn't excuse it. Pond is still a human being, as are you. You as a human being did not deserve to be treated like you did by Leon Jericho. Just as Pond and Skylar didn't deserve to be treated the way they were by you. Now that case was on the docket for 4 months, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Billy. I got to the point where I wasn't even angry at you or Kimberly anymore. I was more angry at the judiciary. So for the whole Skylar thing, I'm not forgiving you, but I'm not angry at you. As for the pond thing, you were lying during your sentencing hearing the first time that you were going to change.
You want to know
knowing that
how
you
it went
Pond.
down? She called me up, talking shit, right? Mad shit. It felt like Leon Jericho too, but I understood her plight. I understood what her message was, and I was like, trying to explain it. I didn't mean to do it, but she was in that state, and she had nothing. She was egging me on, right? This is honesty. She called me up. She was egging me on, and you can't do that, man. You can't egg a fucking junkyard dog on to bite you and then cry when it does. I'm not
But
natural.
at the end of the...
It's not. It's like she wanted that. She wanted that confrontation, and I can't not say no. I'm a fucking ex-Southside gangster. I don't step down from conflict. It's just part of my nature. I drilled it in my own fucking family. Look at Moxy. Look at fucking me dad. That other fucking that I don't want to mention. He's the worst. You put 2 and 2 together yet? Don't kill me. You don't want me to die. You don't really want that. You don't.
I don't know, Billy. Written anything down for what I'm gonna say, so...
Well, that's
I guess
God's
we'll see.
honest truth there. That's my story. You can choose what you want to believe. But if I'm facing the noose, that's it. I'm not really that bad of a person. I just know how to be a bad person. I roll people up, that's what I do. I'm a product of my environment.
Fucking hell.
There's a fingal. My luck just went up by fucking 60%.
Did you move in, Billy?
Sorry.
Fucking.
I'm sorry.
Do you want me to bring him upstairs or put him in the cell? Yeah.
Am I going straight up?
Up, straight up. Whiskey 29 can stay inside since I got Billy.
Gonna try and save his life. Brief moment of remorse.
Oh, I love.
Come here. Here we go.
Hello. They can try and kill me.
Okay, Billy.
You
All
try
right.
and kill me.
Take care of you. Please, please, please. I've seen you before, but I've never meant it more than right now. Behave yourself. I don't care if you don't care. I have to live with your death on my conscience.
And I've been thinking about a lot of stuff. And I will speak. And I think that you will be quite surprised. That's all I got to say
Just
about
save you
that.
for last, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it. Don't go too. Just. Look at his face. Oh, shit.
You can sit. It's fine. Sit.
Anyway, let me stand by the front doors.
James Randall comes in with a fucking shotgun. Oh, God. That would be so funny. Ricky! Ricky! Where is Ricky? The original Ricky.
All right. Is everyone ready for this?
Defense is ready, Your Honor.
Cigarette out. All right, bang, bang, bang. I'm going to bring this court into session. I am the Honorable Justice Nora Dupres, not Dupres, not Duprue, and certainly not Dupree. I will never be a Dupree. Is Supreme Justice Joy, and behind me is Justice Van Dorst. This is the sentence for Billy Sprinkle. 48 hours ago, Billy Sprinkle came to court for he was looking at the charge of murder of a government employee for the murder of Lily Bloom Pond.
Why can I hear it
This
twice?
panel found him
I've opened
guilty.
Oh.
Guilty with a capital G of murder of a government employee times 1.
I hate that when you have a tab
And this is
up
the
of someone
sentencing
else and they
hearing
host someone and it just
for
fucking it
that.
doesn't mute the
We'll be
next
doing
one.
this in an orderly manner. I'm going to remind everyone in the court, this is a serious proceeding. Billy Sprinkle's life is on the line, meaning he is absolutely looking at the death penalty. With that, I'm going to ask both sides to introduce themselves for the record, starting with the prosecution.
State here, District Attorney Sati Kai.
Franklin Starr Dupont for the defense.
Thank you very much.
So Prosecutor Veronica Williams is with State.
Williams?
Okay. We're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna have opening statements from both the prosecution and the defense. I will have Mr. Sprinkle at the end have any words for the court, but we'll have statements from both sides, and then I'll open it up to the floor, and then we'll have Billy Sprinkle at the end. Okay? Does anyone have any questions on how this is gonna go?
Your Honor, we actually have two different statements, the one that Veronica is going to read and one that I would like to read if possible.
That is absolutely possible, yes.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, we're going to start off with the prosecution. Go ahead.
Your Honors, Billy Sprinkle, who to some may appear is just an elderly, homeless guy, is an extremely violent man with a long history of very violent offenses, including 2 convictions for murder of a government employee. In addition to the many offenses listed on his criminal profile, there are numerous shootings that he was able to outrun warrants for.
Yeah, I did.
Both for government employees
I did.
and for
6 warrants.
civilians. While on trial for the murder of District Attorney Skylar Sparks, who was making plans to murder Trooper Lily Pond Bloom. Even while saying he was going to turn himself in for the Sparks murder, he arranged for more than 20 individuals to stage under the Olympic Freeway and engage in a gigantic shootout with police.
He did do that.
While his own daughter was pleading to save Billy's life during his previous sentencing hearing, Billy stood there with the knowledge that he had killed not only 1, but 2 government employees. There is clear evidence that Sprinkle is likely not going to ever be rehabilitated. If he is allowed on the streets again, he will kill.
He will.
That is all he knows. He deserves the death penalty. If for some reason you believe Mr. Sprinkle should not receive the death penalty, I implore you to sentence him to life sentence without the possibility of parole. Skylar Sparks and Lily Pond Bloom got the death penalty from Sprinkle without ever getting a chance to plead their case to a judge. Their life sentence doesn't get to be spent in a world where they would have their family members able to visit them or talk on the phone.
they are forever gone. Please don't allow a chance for a third person to receive the same punishment without getting to plead their case and beg for life, like Mr. Sprinkle is going to be able to.
All right.
Your Honors, while this state rarely seeks the death penalty, and indeed in the Skylar Sparks case, we ultimately reduced the sentence from a death penalty to life imprisonment, we now find ourselves in an unprecedented situation with Billy Sprinkles. His pattern of multiple murders and his complete lack of remorse have led us to question whether someone who commits such extreme acts can ever be rehabilitated or safely reintegrated into society. Although we do not take the death penalty lightly and always prefer less severe measures, there comes a point when repeated heinous behavior forces us to reconsider our belief in an individual's capacity for change. In Billy Sprinkle's case, his actions have crossed that threshold, leaving the state with no alternative but to pursue the most severe punishment available to protect our community and uphold justice.
Your Honor, considering the experience of the last time in which we've opened up the community to come speak on behalf or against my client, I am asking if it would be okay to allow me to speak after we have opened the floor and before Billy gives his speech.
I see no problem, but I'll consult with the panel just in case.
Please don't. Please can we not have people who don't know him? He doesn't really have anyone who can speak up for him. There's no one here from when he was sentenced because it's been that long.
So the panel doesn't mind, but we would like to remind you, Counselor Dupont, that
There's
keep in mind
Moxy,
the gallery
that's
has
it.
only heard the state speak on your client's behalf. So that is something for you to think about, that they've only heard what the state has to say in the matter before
Skylar
you
might
have had your
pull something
say,
out
before
after
we
that
open it up
talk.
to them. Do you wish to still have things as it were and you speak later?
Yes, Your Honor. I have a feeling that my words will not sway any who are confident enough to step up to the stand today.
All right. You have made your choice. Here, I'm going to open up the floor of the gallery for everyone to line up in an orderly fashion to speak if Billy Sprinkle should or should not get the death penalty. Why or why not should Billy Sprinkle get the death penalty? This is your choice. This is your chance to be heard.
Please
So,
tell
please
me.
step
I don't know
forward.
this guy. I don't know
Anybody
anything
at
about
all.
the case, but kill him. Maybe though, that would be funny. No one. Ooh, good.
One.
Skip. Little humor joke there. Just...
So you think this is funny?
No, I don't. Nope, I don't. I'm just nervous.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Honor, what better way to face your possible demise and
Skip.
It's better than
With a
shitting
little bit of
myself.
humor.
To be honest, Your Honor, I'm holding it in.
Oh.
And I wore a vest today.
Okay. All right.
Is there anyone that wants to speak? If you do, form an orderly line behind the nice little
Sorry, I'll
sweet
shut
little
up.
doors
It
over
almost-
there.
Hi, Joy. Cost you your life.
Hiding behind the desk.
Play up one
It's
by
funny,
one.
though.
Or the
That
other
goes
one
to
who's moving
anyone in the
tray. I
courtroom
can't
right
see
now.
either.
Anyone at all.
We've got a line. We've got a line from what I see.
Hello,
Okay.
I'm in line.
Step forward, please.
Your Honors, do you want to
Introduce
just, I'm so
yourself.
sorry, Your Honors, do you want to just step off the podium and step back on it? Some people can't see you. You're like,
Either anybody?
you look comfy. You look really comfy.
Yeah, Joy and the doors? You've been hiding behind
Do
the
I look
desk the
comfy
whole
now?
time. I haven't been able to see you. Oh yeah, you're not hiding anymore.
Why was that so funny? What is he wearing?
Everyone look not so comfy to everybody.
Yeah, we can see you now. Hello.
All right. Let's proceed with the first person. Please introduce yourself to the court for the record. And
Who are you?
speak up.
Hello, am I on the mic here?
You can be heard.
All right. Well, evening, your justices, counselors, and citizens of San Andreas. I'm Senior Trooper Jason Park of the San Andreas Highway Patrol. I might not be the most proficient, recognizable, or senior member of the Highway Patrol. So, something I'd like to highlight, and I learned of through word of mouth, is the proficiency, expertise, and standard that Lily Pond Bloom set for the rest of the Department of Public Safety.
You're gonna get the counter up. This is a 1 against
93 days as of today. Though her impact when receiving her deputy star and rising through the Los Santos Police Department to even command her own Vinewood Police Department left a lasting impact. The culture and the loyalty that she earned and retained
on the backhand.
when transferring to the Highway Patrol with the majority of Vinewood Police Department goes to demonstrate that she was a big deal, as some would say. Leading the Specialized Pursuit Enforcement and Education Division set the bar high, and people took her name down on the streets. And frankly, the unfortunate thing and the fortunate case for myself and so many other young deputies, officers, and troopers is that we won't be able to share those moments on patrol with Trooper Pond. We won't be able to be trained by Trooper Pond. We can't even share or commemorate any future major arrest with Trooper Pond. These and a million more possibilities are made impossible through the force and action of one. First, it was the loss of District Attorney Skylar Sparks. Devastating. Now, with the loss of Senior Trooper Lily Pond Bloom, it's catastrophic. To this day, there are still hundreds of documents littered with her name. Certain positions she staffed empty, multiple officers and troopers devastated. And to learn that Mr. Sprinkle's intentions initially were to eliminate Pond, and he followed through on that in the coming days and weeks after the fact, after the murder of Skylar
he's been
Sparks.
demoted?
It's sickening to the soul.
Or has he stepped down?
For a man to so violently walk the streets of Los Santos again, for an opportunity to cause harm and be a danger to the public, it truly frightens me, and I hope to never see that possibility become a reality. Thank you.
Quickly, hold on. So you are voting for you wish to see him get the death penalty?
Yes, you're on.
Okay, thank you. Place the mic.
Remember to put the mic down. Mic down?
I think he did.
There's one.
Next up.
Oh God, I don't know him, but he's an idiot. Oh wait.
Oh, it's me, Fauna. I'm not gonna ask for a blood fountain this time. Don't worry.
Oh God.
Thank you for that.
Oh fuck. Oh.
I don't think anyone ever inherently deserves anything, but last time you did say that if he did another murder, you were gonna sentence him to death, and he did. He had in fact done another murder at that point, and I think if you want your word to mean something, you kind of gotta put your gun where you're at. You kind of gotta do it if you want people to think that they're not gonna fuck around.
So I should sentence him to death because of my words last time.
Promised you were going to if he did another murder, and he did another murder.
That's literally the only reason why, is because of what I said last time.
You probably also should have done it last time, but you were feeling nice and generous, and then he had already previously fucked around with your generosity before you knew that he had fucked around with it already.
Okay. I'm a justice of this lovely, lovely system. A lot of people understand not to F around and find out with me. The only thing I really have to do is stay black and die, madam. So,
okay, well,
if
not
that's
the
your
dying
reasoning,
I don't know if that's something
yes,
he's
we all
saying.
die, but I'm just letting you know that.
Oh,
Is there
yeah.
anything else? This is just from my words. Thank you.
Also, if he does get the death penalty, I would humbly request that the remaining living members of Alpha Gamma Alpha be allowed to take part in the execution? Question mark? Yeah, that includes you, Gemma, if you're here.
Alpha Gamma Alpha.
It was a Skylar sorority that we were all in. Me, Talia, Karma, Inga.
Carmelita, Jack, and Inga Weber.
And Gemma for some reason.
Good night.
Okay.
I have these cute necklaces.
I see. Skylar
Okay.
used to wear those. I got it.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, duly noted. If he is sentenced to death, that is something we will keep in our back of our minds. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Outrageous. Outrageous.
Was this thing on? I wrote a little speech. I'm not really good at this thing, so I'm going to try my best. All right, I've never done this before because I never felt a reason to. But today I'm going to come up here and I'm going to give my thoughts on what I think should happen to Billy's future. Let's start with Pond.
Oh, God.
Who
This
I've
is
known
already a
since
3-0,
coming out of the
yeah.
bunker in 2023. On December 16th, 2023, she did my interview for PD, and she gave me an opportunity to work for this police department and serve and be a part of it within the state. Throughout my career as a police officer,
That's an instant
Billy
3-0.
Pond was the one who believed in me the most. She was my mentor, someone I wanted to be like one day, and someone I look up to and cherished. She had my back like no one else did, and she always was there when I needed her. On January 25th, that was all taken away from me. The last text message she sent to me will forever stain my memory. I made it home. I'm fine. I was at ease knowing she was okay. 13 minutes later, she wasn't, and I blame myself. I blame myself for not following her home like I should have. But also, this wasn't supposed to happen. Why did you have to be so greedy? And do it yet again, before you were even found guilty of the murder the first time? Billy, you blame everything on everyone else around you.
He does do that.
You think everyone is out to get you.
He does say that.
The issue is, maybe it's you that's the problem.
Ooh.
You ever thought of that? People like you blame their problems on others because they can't see the truth and know that they are the issue. You've said multiple times, I can change. You've said, I have been changing, but can you really?
Yes.
If you changing means saying stuff to me after you were convicted of murder for a second time,
No, she's gonna bring
is
it up.
changing, then I feel sorry for
She's
you.
gonna bring it up. Please don't.
And you know exactly what I'm talking about. In the cells, after your verdict was read, you said to me, and I quote,
"Oh no."
When she was gargling on her own blood, it was the best.
No!
To me, that shows you have no remorse for what you did. You never will, because again,
that's
it's
4-0.
about everyone else. People like you don't change and just get worse and worse. And I'm not one to believe in the death penalty, but you, my guy, I hope that you rot in hell because that's what you deserve. And may God have mercy on your soul.
Oh, that's a stinger.
That's all.
That's all, folks.
Ooh. Ooh.
Hello, I'm Thomas Hallian. I came up and spoke on behalf of this man being murdered well, not murder. It's not murder if he deserves it. You guys say it happens. I was in support of the death penalty last time. And then a second killing happened to a strong, powerful female in this city by this man. He is one more murder away from being a fucking serial killer. Which strong, powerful female are we going to lose in this city to this man next if he isn't sentenced to death?
What's it got to do with it?
Thank you.
He just killed.
Step forward, you with the tan jacket. Yep.
How's it going?
Hello. What's your name?
My name is Herbert Jones.
A
You
homeless.
guys hear me out there?
Yes, Mr.
It's
Johnson.
Herbert. Jones, but that's fine. Listen, I don't know I don't know who this Billy Sprinkle is or Billy Crystal. I just know that he's a hobo and I'm a hobo, and there's not that many of us out there. Really unfortunate he busted that bitch in the face, but I mean, she might have had it coming. I don't know what's going on. I could really use the homie out there, though. You know what I'm saying? If you just don't want to get the death penalty, it helped me out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's about all I got to say.
Hold on, Mr. Johnson. So you said, what did you say this man's name was, by the way?
I think it's Billy Crystal. Billy, I don't know like that.
It's Billy Sprinkle, sir. It's Billy Sprinkle. Right. And you said that he quote unquote busted that bitch in the face. She might have had it coming.
Ooh, he's gonna get
and
contempt.
to spare his life because you need a hobo friend in the streets.
Hey, you got it down, Pat. I'm really glad you understood where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I think I'm picking up what you're putting down, Mr. Johnson. Thank you very, very much. And if any of the panel have questions, they can certainly ask them. Mr.
Listen,
Johnson.
you know, we're gonna rehabilitate ourselves out there. You know, we can make it work. Maybe he just didn't have another hobo guy out there with the time he did his murder. I don't know, but I'm
Please
getting
don't kill
out.
me. I really want to go and play with him. It'll be fun.
Thank you very much, Mr. Johnson. Please.
A question for you, Mr. Johnson.
Yeah.
Proficient in hobo law.
Not very provision. I don't know. We don't really have many laws.
Well, all right. Never mind then.
Perhaps we'll look into that.
It's a lost art, the practice of that law, but it's respectable.
You may step down, Mr. Johnson, and make sure you replace that mic and wipe your hands with those antibacterial wipes that are at the podium.
Hobo gang.
Hey everyone, my name is Jeffrey Hammer. So, I only moved into the city about 4 days ago. Don't know too much of the details. This guy here, Franklin Dupont, he's my best friend. And he's been telling me all about Billy Sprinkles. Now,
maybe
I trust
3-1?
Franklin more than anyone.
2-1?
And if Franklin says Billy's not a monster, then I believe him, you know? Billy did something bad, sure, but I don't think killing him's gonna make it right. Franklin's been real good to me, and I know he's been doing everything for Mr. Sprinkles. So I guess what I'm saying is, maybe there's a better way to handle this, you know?
Come on, Percy, save
Maybe
me.
Billy has to face what he did, but I don't think death is the right answer. Thanks for listening.
I have a question for you. Previously, Billy Sprinkle was sentenced to life in prison with a possibility for parole.
No, don't bring
after
this up.
20 years. And you don't think it's right that he gets sentenced to death. What would you suggest then?
I would suggest life with no opportunity of parole, Your Honor.
Okay. The panel have questions for this individual? All right. You may step down. Thank you.
Is it 2-3?
Replace the mic.
2-4, I mean.
Hello, I'm Percy. Most of you know me, but look, ladies and gentlemen of the court, your honors, I come before you today, not necessarily in defense of Billy Sprinkle, who indeed does stand guilty of heinous crimes.
Here he goes.
But because I like to grandstand, boldly, I'm going to be claiming to represent society and our collective humanity. And look, I've known Lily and Billy, for better or worse, for a very long time. Respondents today, throughout their statements, aimed to dehumanize this man. A respondent in the last sentencing said that Sprinkle was a monster, not a man. And it belittles our entire society if we allow such toxic rhetoric to stand unchallenged.
Ooh.
The dehumanization should not be encouraged. I personally urge everyone in here to become a student of history if you do not understand the issue here. To the matter at heart, we should always be referring to this man, the defendant, by their name. They are not my client, they are not simply the defendant, they are Billy Sprinkle. And they are someone's little boy. I do not stand here to condone or justify the actions Billy has been found guilty of. However, I implore you to consider the weight of your decision as you deliberate on the sentence. We are at a crossroads. The gravity of these crimes demands justice. But we must ask ourselves if the imposition of the death penalty is the right answer. The decision to end a human's life, Billy's life, is not one that should be taken lightly. It forever alters the course of justice, and we must ensure that our pursuit of this justice does not lead us down a path that compromises our own humanity. How can we be certain, beyond any reasonable doubt, that Billy is beyond redemption? How can any of us possibly claim that? And that the death penalty is the only just resolution? None of us in this room know that. Let us reflect as well on the moral implications of state-sanctioned killing. As a society, we aspire to be the bearers of compassion, of mercy, and of understanding. And we should all stand united in our belief that every human life has inherent value. Every human life. If we respond to violence with more violence, what message does that send?
Yes!
We'll be perpetuating a cycle of vengeance. To the sentencing, I would urge the panel to consider alternative sentencing that would ensure the protection of society while also preserving our humanity. Life imprisonment without the possibility of parole could serve as a just and proportionate punishment. It allows for the removal of the defendant from society, it guarantees public safety, but also provides the opportunity to Billy for rehabilitation and personal growth. I'll wrap this up because I don't like the sound of my voice either, but I implore you, Justices Dupres, Van Dorst, and Joy, choose a path that upholds the sanctity of human life and reaffirms our commitment to justice tempered with compassion. By rejecting the death penalty, we can demonstrate that we are a society willing to stand firm in our principles and to offer the possibility of redemption even in the face of the most heinous of crimes. And despite what some of the other speakers would have you believe, this is a man, and today, please be better than this man. Do not take another life.
Nice. Nice. Good sensible speech. Yeah.
Good shit, Percy.
That was a good speech. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh.
Hello. It's me, Skylar. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't write anything going into this. I don't know where I stood, surprisingly. And it wasn't until on the way here, I was driving the bus with Sprinkle in it. So, I think I've made up my mind. Billy Sprinkle will probably come up here and plead to the court how he's just a product of his own environment.
Oh, no! No!
Like that somehow explains what he did.
She's sandbagging my fucking...
excuses the fact that Skylar Sparks and Lily Pond Bloom are dead. Your Honors, he's the one who put them in the ground.
No way!
Sure, Sprinkle has had a shit life. A lot of people in the world. Probably like a lot of people in this room. Your Honors, I don't care where he came from. Yeah, what excuses he tells himself at night to make sense of what he's done. He didn't have to pick up that knife. He didn't have to pull that trigger. Yet he did.
I thought I would have won her over with that.
Go through hell and don't turn into murderers. Billy? He chose to be this. I think he's a monster. He's a horrible human being. And because of the choices that he made,
Should have badmouthed their driving.
two people who were good are never coming back because of Billy. So, Billy's environment. Let's talk about that
Oh,
and
she
what he deserves. Because if he's really just a product of his own environment, then let's put him somewhere fitting. A hole in the ground. Let's choose his environment, Your Honor, and put him exactly where he
They
belongs.
should exile me to
6
Kaio.
feet under.
That would be so funny. If I got exiled to Kaio, he was the only one.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Candy Maple, Your Honours. Ashley was not going to stand up and speak because I only briefly met Lily Pond and I've never spoken to Mr. Sprinkle. However, people who did not even know them have now spoken on behalf of the killer. I was present for both of Mr. Sprinkle's convictions, and from the evidence presented, I did not see someone who offers any remorse. I can't think of something or anything more cruel than to gamble the lives of our citizens, our DOC, and any individual who must come into contact with Billy throughout his incarceration, on the bet that he won't kill again. Every human life has value, and it is horrifically negligent for us to allow those who have maliciously stolen life from others to exist where it is possible they might yet steal it again. If we do not stand for personal responsibility, we stand for nothing. I hate the death penalty, but I firmly believe it to be a necessary evil and one that we must use in this situation. That's all I have to say.
Thank you very much. Phyllis Outfit.
Oh, God.
Hello. My name is Lennon Bundy.
Oh, Lennon.
I'm a doctor. I'm a former EMS, and I currently work as a dispatcher for PD, especially LSSD.
Focus on the mouth.
Lily Pond Bloom was a friend
Still
of
doesn't work.
myself, as well as my family.
Come on, daughter.
And,
So that was... I've lost track.
I am still in shock that she is gone. I did not know Miss Sparks. I have heard she was a good person, but I'm also a pacifist, and I don't believe in the death penalty. And I'm here to speak out against that and for life imprisonment. Do I think he deserves punishment? Abso-freaking-lutely. I think he deserves to be in the darkest corner of Bolingbroke prison for the rest of his life. But I have my own personal convictions, and those are simply two things. One, killing him will not bring Lily Pond Bloom back. Vengeance is not the way. We have to be better than he is. We have to be better. I really wasn't planning on saying anything, but when there is a death penalty situation, I try to be here to just try to be a voice of like, wait a minute, slow down. Yes, he's taken 2 lives, but like the judge said, we can be better than that and punish him without vengeance and revenge. Thank you.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Okay, you're saying we need to be better than Mr. Sprinkle here, and you are staunchly against the death penalty.
I am.
Let's say he is sentenced to life in prison and he ends up killing one of the DOC guards, and we are back in this again. Would you still feel the same way?
Everything that I know about this situation, it seems Mr. Sprinkle is chasing after a free sub with a punch card and going through, so that is a possibility. He may hurt somebody while he is in prison. I still am against the death penalty.
Hell yeah.
There is punishment to be had without killing him.
If there are no other questions from the panel, you may step down.
Thank you.
There she comes.
After after this red-haired person, I believe we'll cut off the line unless someone else has it. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Speak up a little bit. You sound a bit soft to me.
How about now?
Perfect.
I did not expect to come up here a second time. Circumstances have changed again. But I have noticed that a lot of people here that swear to protect have pledged their oath, including, Bloom herself. Don't get me wrong, I love Bloom. I love her so much. She was a pain in the ass, yes, but one heck of a woman. Scary, and I like that. There are a lot of people out there that care for her. They're upset, Someone took her life, and that's serious. Very important people are gone because of Billy.
Fuck.
Oh, these people that swear to protect, they don't want lives to be taken, and their wish is to take a life. They want the killing to end, so they want to take a life. It makes sense to me.
Oh.
Like I said last time, that's my father. Fucking jackass, and I hate him. Pardon my language, sorry. But he's still my father. Like I said last time, I would like to know him, but that may be behind us. It's sense to me that all these people that want to protect and they want change and they want justice want the same exact issue that caused this in the first place.
Yep.
I do not want my father to die. Rot and behind cell bars, so be it. He himself, but it doesn't seem right to kill for kill. I gotta say.
I have a question for you, Moxy. Last time you here and pled for your father's life, you said you wanted a relationship with him depending on his behavior.
Yes.
Same night, he was planning Pond's murder.
He was planning it.
Have any effect for you?
Well, he was planning
If at
it.
all.
Yeah, he was planning it. What am I talking about?
Yes.
It was all planned.
Definitely changes a lot of things. But
Come
like
on,
I
Moxy.
said,
It's with a slam dunk.
came from somewhere, unfortunately. I respect him. Great dad. Never in my life. I'm dead. Want anyone dead for nothing.
Does anyone from the panel have any other questions for Miss Maddox? Okay. All right, Miss Maddox, you may step down at this time.
I'd like to make one more comment.
Absolutely.
My father's name is Billy Sprinkle. He is the only Sprinkle. Sprinkle.
I've called him Billy Sprinkle, but I get it.
Singular.
He is Mr. Sprinkle.
Just
Got it.
saying. It's a meme. Not a collective.
Okay. Tee-hee, tee-hee, Mr. Sprinkle. Thank you very much. It is Mr. Sprinkle. Pass two. I see you.
All right, am I audible?
Nobody's brought that up for years.
My name is Dr. Choi Zhangsun. I am a neurosurgeon. I am a doctor. And I am also a believer in life and the sanctity of it. I actually was one of those who was not prepared to speak, was not considering it until Justice Weaver had the courage to say what he said, which offered me some as well. So thank you, Justice Weaver. Mr. Sprinkle, I didn't know Officer Pond. But what I do know is that the death penalty is not a solution.
Yes.
One of the last and one of the few death penalties in the state formed with a katana by the Surgeon General. Mockery and a travesty of what was they were attempting to even do in the first place. And frankly, it's disgusting. And does not put a good precedence for such a program in the future. There is a man who is serving a life sentence right now with, let me count, 7 murders. Mr. Sprinkle has 2. I understand it's not really comparable, it's not the same thing. However, I think that if a man with 37 murders under his belt is allowed to live, no reason that Mr. Sprinkle should also not be given and afforded the same opportunity. This same inmate has expressed, has actively been working towards rehabilitation with the understanding that he's never getting out of jail with that many murders. He is still trying to turn himself around for the sake of his very own soul. So, yes, he absolutely deserves to be punished. He absolutely deserves to be in prison, but he does not deserve to die, and neither does anybody else.
Nice. What's that, 6-6?
Any questions?
Hell yeah.
I don't think I have it. I think that if I pose the question to you, I'll just ask you straight out. No matter what the circumstances, doctor, no matter what it is, you are staunchly against killing someone who has killed someone else.
I have life experiences to back that up.
Someone killed your daughter. You are fine with them living.
I was in a POW camp. Watched 17 of my fellow soldiers murdered in front of me. Yet I still stand here alive today with the notion I deserve to live.
What am I
And
gonna
I think
say?
that's all I have to say.
Trauma dumping. I didn't want to bring that up. Trauma dumping, am I right? Come on, Sargon.
Step forward, please.
You might be able to finish this off.
Hello, Your Honors. I am Sargon Untman. I am an EMS member, but today I'm not speaking as a member of the EMS. There's a couple of names that I wish to read out. The first is Dr. Nishoba Redwood. The second is Perry Nook. The third is Fiona Rima. And the fourth of this incomplete list
I think this is
Dr. Aiden Graff.
I think he's going against. I think this is 7.
For those of you who are not aware, those are 4 people, 4 citizens of Los Santos who were murdered, whose murderers were found guilty in the court of law.
Uh-oh.
However, those murderers did not see that they got the death penalty. Instead, many of them got years in prison, and some of them are currently out on parole. So I implore the court today, regardless of whether or not it is justice against the murderer, let it be justice for those who were murdered, that their murderers all be treated the same. Regardless of who was murdered, how many people were murdered, and in the methods in which they were murdered.
6-7.
All of them were done with malice. All of them were done with intent. And all of them were found guilty. So if not for the murderer, then think about those who have been murdered. and the justice that they don't get to see on their murderers. That's all I have to say.
I think that is it. I've closed off the line. Thank you for placing the mic. All right. At this time, I will ask the defense now to speak, and then
Let's
Billy
go,
Sprinkle
Franklin.
will
Franklin's
speak.
speech. Franklin's speech. I've got just the tune for this.
Thank you, Your Honors. I just wanted to start by extending my appreciation to everyone who has gathered here to partake in the discussion, which will determine the fate of my client, Billy Sprinkle, once and for all. Billy is certainly a person of notoriety. He leads a community of misunderstood individuals who live under the Olympic freeway. He was on the receiving end of a cop's very spicy crash out, of which he made an impressive sonnet. And he has enabled the stories of many others with every breath he takes. Billy has contributed to the city in many odd and whimsical ways. And while everyone may have their feeling about Mr. Sprinkle, I would like to express a sentiment that I want everyone here to hear and remember as they continue to live amongst their neighbors in our city. A sentiment that goes for each and every one of us, and not just Mr. Sprinkle. Billy may be who has come before the courts today, but he certainly will not be the last person to step through these doors. And I hope that if you are unfortunate enough to find yourself here, that this sentiment will ring true in your mind. There are no good and bad people. There are only good and bad choices. And though some choices are irredeemable and terrible, everybody has a capacity
I can do it now.
to do good, just as they have the capacity to do evil. No one person ever loses this capacity to do good, and we as a community should never deprive another person from this opportunity to do good. If you blow out the candle that is Billy Sprinkle, if you put him to death, if you end the story of Billy Sprinkle here today, you are weakening the flame that is our city, which is only strengthened by the culture and the experiences that each and every one of us contributes to it. Our city is built on the lives of those who live within it, and I, like many others, have seen these lives come and go time and time again. Many by choice, and many, like Lily Pond and Skylar Sparks, by unfortunate and terrible circumstances. Regardless, the loss of any one of our neighbors is no
Everyone's
less a
stunned.
tragedy. Each time it happens, we lose a piece of what makes our city what it is, both the good and the bad. We all have our place here, no matter how big or how small it is. If you believe Sprinkle to have committed an act which was irredeemable and terrible, you should not face that act with the same irredeemable and terrible act. Allow him
mid-court.
to live out the rest of his lifetime in prison, where he may spend his days considering his actions, where he may be given the opportunity to regret, a feeling in which many cases takes time to manifest in all of us once we have been forced to face the hard truths that we tend to hide from. where his daughter Moxy may have the opportunity to continue their relationship if she so chooses, and where Billy may have an opportunity to express his capacity to do good in whatever minuscule way he may. In my time as a lawyer in this city, I have come to know hundreds upon hundreds of individuals who have all shown an ability to change, to do good when they otherwise have lived in darkness. I have seen arcs which you could never believe.
Beginning to believe.
People who have stood on the edge of the cliff, who now serve their community and walk others away from that same edge. People who have trafficked drugs, who now fight on behalf of those who face the same struggles. People who have been paid to hurt others, and now they spend their days putting smiles on the faces of those who they have come to love. It is why, even though I am questioned by those who I love and respect, I will always give another chance to those who ask. It is why I will always try to find a path forward for those willing to take another step, for those who express a desire to be better. Because I believe, and I have seen, that anyone, no matter who they are, or where they came from, or what they have done, have the capacity to be good and to contribute to the lives of others in a meaningful way. We, the defense, plead with the courts. We plead with your honors. Spare the life of Billy Sprinkle and grant him the possibility to continue his story in prison, where he may spend his life among the rest of those who have suffered similar fates due to their own actions. Thank you for your time and your consideration of mercy on behalf of my client.
Which is the one when you put your arms on the thingy?
Mr. Sprinkle?
Yep.
Now, your turn to address the court. This is your last, and I do mean last, chance to the court about your fate.
Okay. Give me a moment, just Right. A lot has been said over like the last few months. Who did this? Who did that? He's a git, she's a git. Hands have been thrown and shit's been laid down. But I'm genuinely, right? I'm sorry for what happened. I'm sorry for what I did. But this ain't just gonna be like I'm sorry for it, right? Because I'm a product of my environment, and it's not a good environment. I got a short fuse, that's given, right? And where do I even start? What's Wilson said that all I know is killing. That ain't right. I know how to do stuff. I went those 7 years, right? I spent in London with me dad. I changed, right? I did. I was the right shit before. I ran with gangs. I trafficked drugs. I did horrible shit, right? I was an alcoholic. I wasn't a good father. Get off your phone, you're in court. And I do care about shit. I do care about people. That's all I want. When I came back, I wanted to be a lawyer. I wanted to help people. I had to live through my life on the lower end. And you guys don't know what it's like to not have someone in your corner and to be represented and stuff that just gets brushed under the rug. And I tried to do it, but I did it in the wrong way. Because when shit was starting, I was trying to get my feet settled and no one would give me the chance. But the bad thing is about me is I don't back down from shit. And I was an unguided missile, and that's the truth. I'm sorry for what happened to both of them, but It's just not... I'm an unguided missile, and I'm sorry for what I am. But I am capable of change. I've done a lot since 7 years has passed. I was worse. It's just that spark in me was just put in the wrong fucking fire. And I'm sorry, because I like both of them. It's just... What can I do when I'm just this kind of person? I can change. I have changed a lot. I didn't raise her well, but I want to. I got a fucking chaotic mentalist grandfather, dad, sorry, who's like, these people I want to see still. I want to see my son one day. I'm not a bad person. I just done bad things, and I beg you, don't fucking kill me, please. I can change, and I will. Just people don't give me the chance sometimes. And I hope you don't revoke that from me. Because I mean it. Sorry for what I did. Sorry.
Okay, Billy.
My esteemed panel, does anyone have any questions for Mr. Sprinkle at this time before I put this court in recess? Supreme Justice Joy? Okay. Thank you everyone for being in attendance so far. I'm going to put this court into recess while we go back and deliberate on the fate of Mr. Sprinkle. I highly doubt this is going to be a quick decision. Don't go too far, but if you need to get something to eat or drink, I highly suggest you get that done. All right. Let's see, who shall be in charge? Skylar Quinn Gray, you are in charge at this point while we go in the back. All right, court is in recess. Bang, bang.
Billy, no matter what happens, I will be with you every step of the way.
Mate, it's a slam dunk. Don't worry, they bought every word of it.
All right, go talk to your daughter. This might be the last time you ever get to.
I
Think they
drunk
believed
this
it?
time, I'm sorry.
Think they believed it?
I was,
it was ace, wasn't it?
Surprised they don't.
It was great. I didn't mean to do it, honestly. I'm just listen.
But people died.
It wasn't my fault. We should be blaming Leon Jericho.
Fuck, man.
I thought you guys were extinct. I can't believe you're still breeding. That's great.
That's war angle.
You're fertile.
In my balance.
You know, when this finger turned up, I knew my luck was going to be on today.
Should have been a doctor like Mercy and just shot and killed 2 people, and they would have given you manslaughter, man.
I mean, it was involuntary. It really was. Pond egged me on. She literally said, "Come up here and stab me." But listen, if I do die,
That's what the Gemma person said on Twinsta.
right?
Out of this shit.
You remember where I told you it was buried?
Take off your shirt to fix that. And you don't
Get out of this shit.
It's important.
I think about every single little thing you do.
Listen, Dan, as well.
Everything.
Listen, Moxy, listen. If you're gonna prolong the Sprinkle name, this fingal is very fertile.
No.
Listen. Dad would love
No.
it. He loves the fingals.
Oh.
He'd be like, "Oh yes, have your way with it. I need theirs."
Pop. You sound like.
I'm just saying. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm a dickhead, and I'm sorry I wasn't there. But I think you've turned out pretty well, and I would like to take responsibility for that.
No. Taking
I
responsibility
was
for
there a
that.
couple of times. It was Edward who was the pain in the ass, not you. Has he said
Not to
anything
be a
about
pain in
me,
your ass,
by the
because I never
way?
saw you.
Has he mentioned me at all?
He hates you.
Yeah, he would.
His murders and being willing to
He
kill
would.
them.
But, you know, Dad did a good job with him. She's miserable.
Yeah, well, I ended up with my mom. She tried to
Yeah.
get all your money.
Steal all my money. There ain't nothing. You know, they're still charging me for my Infinity apartment.
She took your dad's last name.
That's complicated. That's complicated. That's all Alden's MI6 stuff, changing names. You know his real name's Richard Easton?
I know.
Man.
Stop.
Yeah, it's crazy. Richard Easton, and yeah, he used to be called the grilled cheese sandwich man, because he used to make
You
grilled cheese
sound like him right now. You need to.
sandwiches in the. Well, I put shitloads of weed at me ass before I get out here, because otherwise they're trying to kill me. I'm still scared.
I'm scared for you.
So I'm so scared I grew hair.
What the fuck?
Yeah, nice, innit? I should have probably took this off at the end of my speech, but
What the fuck?
like a young Mel Gibson,
this.
minus the anti-sub. Yeah. Anyway,
I don't like it.
why? I'm trying
So
to change.
clean.
This is me in my life. Look, lawyer Billy.
Get it
Look,
together, man.
I could be a lawyer. I could do it. Imagine if
Your
I
hair is
like,
way
what-
too clean. I don't like it.
What if I become the DA now? I could become
I
the DA. No, I've changed my life.
Feeling that could never happen.
It will.
What
It
if you
will.
really want? If you really want to, you gotta work for it.
Yes, because I'm tired of people not scheduling cases and being corrupt and judges doing things that don't make sense or making decisions that don't make sense. And people not actually looking at the law, because it's not hard. You just gotta read it. Which I did because I stopped drinking, and I noticed you've been drinking even more. Have you got any?
No, I didn't get drunk this time.
Can I have a little tipple?
Drinks a lot, man.
She does drink a lot. You listen to your boyfriend.
What? It's not my boyfriend.
Why are you holding hands in?
This one's my boyfriend.
No, I was.
You can have
I was
two.
the VP of that sorority. We don't want that.
DJ.
So you're the one. Is she charging you?
No.
She used to
And
charge
the
some of them.
VP of the sorority.
That was you should
disbanded.
do
We
that,
do not
Moxy.
want that.
Not a prostitute.
Check this shit out. Forgot about that. We're living in it.
Is, but stop it.
I need to listen.
That moment I wish my
It'll
husband
work.
was here.
Everything will be fine. It's been arranged.
What's arranged?
It's John F. Television on his way.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I forgot to get it. I'll be back, man.
Yep. Did someone say John F. Television? Did anyone say John F. Television? John F.
Mention his
Television?
That.
Sell his room finally.
Can I live there if I don't die and they let me out? John F. Television.
I have a
You like,
question, Billy.
you like my hair?
I do actually.
I forgot to take my hat off to plead, and I honestly,
never
you're bang out of line saying what you said.
I think it's crazy she's speaking so nice to you when she wants
She's
you
bang
to.
out of line what she said. We had a moment on the way down.
We did.
You ruined
so
it.
Moxie's your daughter, right?
Yes.
Kimberly is also your daughter.
No. I
What do
wish
you
she
mean, no?
was, because she's actually fun. No offense, Moxie, but you are honestly
Fuck.
a boring shit.
Beat me back when I was fucking.
So Kimberly is your daughter or no?
No, she ain't. She's just like a crazy person.
We just called her your daughter.
Yeah, she should have been.
Uh-huh.
I call her Fun
And Maddox
Moxie
is your
sometimes.
son?
Yes.
I like
Finally.
Kimberly because she was the closest replacement to me.
Hang on, she's just put the big piece in.
I have.
The resentful little shit.
Cute.
Yup.
Cute.
All the jigsaw pieces land.
Replaced me with Kimberly Johnson?
I'm not placing you with her. Not now when I got a death penalty on, but before she was a lot more fun than you. And now I don't want to die, so I'm going to sympathize with you.
Right.
Just being honest. That's what I meant to mention. That I am actually good at shit, but I just need to be put in the right direction. Bunker 17.
Stop.
You should see it. It's fucking awesome. There's a swimming pool in it.
Long time ago, Grandpa gave me a phone.
He's here!
Stop. Stop. Stop.
Did
Stop.
you bring the RPG?
I don't like it.
Why don't you like, man?
Planning, I don't want it.
What is this?
Dressed like John F. Television.
Still don't know who John F. Television is.
Consider yourself lucky.
It's John K. Television.
I mean, man.
Like he's about to come back from a sitcom show, like one of the the Wayans brothers.
Explain it.
What is that supposed to mean?
How do you explain? I don't know.
Excuse me.
Haven't you got a drink? You ain't got a tipple?
Anything.
Nothing.
I'm gonna.
Oh, man.
Hungry?
No, I want a
I have
stiff
to
whiskey.
Search you again.
Oh,
What? I
Jesus.
was outside and they searched me, man.
I'm gonna search you again. Can you turn around, please?
Because Dad said RPG or some shit.
Yeah.
You just call me Dad.
Oh, Dad.
In here, man.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Gonna do a cavity search.
It is well known that Fingers have stuff up their bum.
Oh, for sure.
Sorry, Dan's. A nice call on that. That makes them always calling me Sprinkles. That was a swoosh. I like that one.
8 times.
Yeah, it pisses me off. Everyone does it.
She said to me in the seat, she was like, "It'd be good if they got his name right."
Yeah. They don't even know who I am when they're gonna try and kill me.
I said if they're gonna try to kill you, at least get your name right.
Like if I remove one letter out of Skylar Sparks, I could call her Skylar Spunks. S-P...
Okay, listen.
U... No, okay,
Christ.
2 letters. S-P-A-R-K-S...
You did good.
Lily Spunk.
And I'm just
Spond.
saying, a lot of people have made choices today and said words that I'm never gonna forget.
Right? This fucking pineapple bell end over here. Oh wait, no. Oh no, you sided with me. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, he was on your side.
He did. He did.
Me and the other guy with like the green jacket.
Yeah, it's been arranged. It's been arranged.
I can't.
It's been arranged. The Littlemans. I got a lot of connections.
God.
Got a lot of connections.
Yeah, man.
And thank fuck there's not a billion fucking cats here. What we thinking, chat? I don't think they're gonna give him the death. I'm gonna say it is open though. It is open, regardless. This stuff's been too much fun. It wasn't open for Sparks because it took 3 months, but this has been fun roleplay. This is your greatest W before you become mayor.
Okay.
This is it.
Either that or my fattest L before I give up and die.
If I die, you won't become mayor. Trust me. None of the criminals will vote for you, and that's like everyone.
Get ready, Aaron, voting for me, Billy.
Today you will secure the crim vote.
You think so?
I know
this is
so.
What's gonna do it?
Yep. And then I'll get expunged and become like your help or something.
We'll see. You can't expunge murder, though. I don't know if
Fuck.
that surprises you.
No.
Since you're a murderer, you're always a murderer. Nothing saying paralegals can't be murderers, though.
I can be a drugs trafficker for you. I was good at that.
Don't worry about it.
I used to fly like 500 grand's worth of weed in a biplane from an island. Oh, it was great. Oh, I love those days.
It
We were
sounds very scenic.
We were so good at it.
Jesus Christ.
4 of us, we just grow millions of dollars of weed a week.
Pick him up.
Good times.
Yeah, well, think about that. Well, I don't know. Sit in prison or the electric chair. By the way, if they do send you for life, eventually I will still try to get a hearing to see if we can't get you parole. Who is that guy?
What?
John K. Television, I think.
Which one are you? Which one are you?
The fucking guy gives me PTSD.
Before I go off tonight, guys, do you want to see the dog? He's really cute. Izzy named him Jack. We were just following him around. Everyone was loving him. Yeah, because Elroy got moved for an update, so we won't have wildlife. Not yet. But there's an update coming. Leaks. Probably very soon, because it got removed a couple of days ago, and they said that we can only do domestic animals now. Which, but he's really, really, really cute. There he is. Look at him. He's just a little old guy. He's a little old guy. He's a little old guy. He's just chilling. Get smoked. Some of the emotes are so fucked up with him, though. Like if I do this with Billy now, look.
Hell.
You didn't see nothing.
What was that?
You didn't see nothing.
What was that?
Frank. He's got some of He's look at him. He's a little guy. He was just following people around. He's jumping in the car with her. They were having a little adventure. I was trying to learn the binds and stuff. Look at him. Look at him. He's fucking so cute. He's just a little guy. Look at him. His little grey eyebrows. Look at him with his little flowers. He's so cute. He lives under the bridge in Grapeseed. That's sweet that Moxie's calling him dad now.
Dog and I don't know where I gotta put a picture in. I gotta put a picture in. Oh, fuck. Franklin, I just sent an application to become a district attorney's assistant.
Okay. All right.
It'll work, trust me. Oh my God. You know what they don't get? In a society that's chaos, that's what they need. They need someone like me. If they laser beam me and gave me everything I needed, I would be amazing.
Mm.
But unfortunately,
After everything I've done for you, after all of this time, you apply to join the fucking mortal enemies of myself?
No. Yes. But that's because they,
Yes.
well, it's because I removed one of them, didn't I?
No, hear me out. I ain't gonna judge you. Even if they did hire you, I'd be very happy for you. And if I did judge you, I wouldn't be here right now doing this shit.
It's just because I witnessed corruption at their hands, and I don't like that. That's the moment. It goes Leon Jericho, DA, the police.
You like corruption, huh?
I don't like corruption.
Full docket.
Like that's...
Free Still Iron. What's his name? Jeff Cold Iron v. Sean Dean. Read that.
Ooh,
That'd
what
be
is
real
it?
interesting.
Judges are coming back out.
Uh-oh. Okay, here we go.
Rest in peace, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for coming down and speaking your pieces or just bearing witness to this monumental occasion. First, very slight clarification. That is not my Twinster account. That is Supreme Justice Montag's Twinster account, because Supreme Justice Montag lives on Grove Street. So if you thought that that was me, you're wrong. That's Montag. So how we're going to handle this first, Miss Dupres is going to say her piece first on the matter. Then we're going to move on to Van Dorst, and then I will give the final sentencing of this court for Mr. Billy Sprinkle. Yes, I will cede the floor to Miss Dupres.
Thank you, Supreme Justice Joy. Okay. As most of you know, I did the case with
Great.
Skylar Sparks'
Moto's
murder.
been great on this, the whole thing.
In that case, of course, D.A. Sparks did not survive, and Bloom Pond had to have a heart and lung transplant due to the actions of Billy Sprinkle. And I had to go over an interrogation video so many times. That was a big key for my verdict in that. There's a lot of things that stuck out in that. In my verdict, I pointed them out, and gosh darn it, they stuck out to me today when Billy Sprinkle decided to come up in front of the court and say, you know what, I like them both, Your Honors. I like them both. And it rang in my head.
What?
Because again, I watched this interrogation video so many times. They get out. I'm like, fuck you, Pond. Fuck you, Skylar. But here I like them. I like them. Pond kicked Billy Sprinkle because he was hurting her. And you know what Billy Sprinkle decided to do? And tell cops under custody. I started blasting. Rang in my mind. Mr. Sprinkle also decided to get his ass up here and talk about Bloom's alleged alcohol problem.
We've gone over this.
Gin and Pond tonic. Also in my mind. No remorse.
He's already
no regret.
dead.
And Billy Sprinkle, because of evidence given, decided to plan Pond's murder as he was on trial for Skylar Sparks' murder. Also in my mind. I thought to myself, Nora, is this someone who deserves to live, to be out, and put our DOC guards and officers at risk? And I said, if you are in front of me for the same type of crime that the sword may go on your head and go through your neck. Thought about that.
You really screwed the pooch with this one, Billy.
Billy Sprinkle thought that he could be sentenced to death. That he could be facing the same death that he put upon Sparks and Pond. And yet here he is, on the precipice. On the precipice with no choice. Mr. Sprinkle, that you understand the gravity of what you did. Had you affected this community. People can wax poetic about potential, but the two people who can't see their potential anymore are Sparks and Pond because of you. They can't. Because you made choices. Think about that. I'll cede the floor to Justice Van Dorst at this time.
What's Van Dorst going to say? Van Dorst hasn't
Thank
said
you.
nothing today.
I too watched the recording and the interrogation in its entirety and took notes, as well as the notes that Justice Dupres had. And my decision making was completely different. I'll get into that a little bit later. I'm going to talk about the people who have come before this panel during today's sentencing hearing. First of all, thank you for the time. Thank you for taking the time to be here, taking the time out of your busy schedule to come down and say your piece. A lot of people spoke about the possibility of Billy rehabilitating, the potential for reform. In reality, that is not something that I myself considered. Billy Sprinkle is already serving a life sentence in Bolingbroke Penitentiary, life with the possibility of parole after 20 years. With that 1 year ending, in fact, in 2 years' time, he's already served 18. In reality, the possibility for reform was not anything that I considered, which left me with two options. Life imprisonment without the possibility of parole, or the death penalty. As you well all know, or maybe you don't know, and this is an opportunity for education, the Eighth Amendment prohibits cruel and unusual punishment. For the death penalty to be given by the courts, we must consider aggravating circumstances. That is written into our case law, State v. Jack Oswald White. That was written by our Supreme Justice Montague, who also did the cool little Twinster post ties all around your screens. And I guess a bunch of people liked. So, aggravating circumstances for the death penalty. The felony A offense was intentional and carried out for financial gain. That was not something that was discussed nor shown at all. The defendant intentionally carried out the felony A offense by means of lying in wait. Basically, did Billy Sprinkle wait for Lily Pond Bloom, find her, then kill her?
Nope.
No. One was at home or at her RV. There was a spat in text messages between both of them, with Billy sending a ping, then Pond sending a ping, then Billy arriving at the ping, and murdering Lily Pond Bloom. So lying in wait, no. The defendant was convicted previously of any felony A offense. The defendant was convicted by Justice Dupres behind me for murder of a government employee, the murder of District Attorney Skylar Sparks.
Oh.
The defendant in this proceeding has been convicted of more than one felony A offense. That doesn't apply here, found guilty of one, not more than one. The felony A offense was committed by means of a destructive device, bomb, or explosive planted, hidden, or concealed in any place, area, dwelling, building, or structure, so on and so forth. That doesn't apply. He stabbed Pond to death, did not blow her up. The felony A offense was committed for the purpose of avoiding or preventing a lawful arrest, or perfecting or attempting to perfect an escape from lawful custody. That doesn't apply here. The victim was a peace officer. This also lists a bunch of other government roles, but we're going to stop at peace officer, which the victim was. Lily Pond Bloom was a senior trooper for the San Andreas Highway Patrol. And the felony A offense was intentionally carried out in retaliation for or to prevent the performance of the victim's official duties. If you take a look at the interrogation tape that was submitted by the state in the first murder trial, it is clear that this was intentionally carried out in retaliation for the victim's official duties. This at the time being Lieutenant Lily Pond Bloom of the LSPD. The victim was a witness to a crime who was intentionally killed for the purpose of preventing his or her testimony in any criminal proceeding. She had already testified by that point, and the court was in recess while the decision of the first criminal trial, the court was already in recess,
conviction, but
and then a delayed verdict and deliberation. That doesn't apply here. The felony A offense was especially heinous, atrocious, or cruel, manifesting exceptional depravity, and then list more stuff, but that doesn't apply here. So, we have two aggravating circumstances, which this court can consider in the implementation of the capital punishment. Sure, there may be other aggravating circumstances which are listed in State v. Jack Oswald White, but we have two. Some may think it's only two, but also we can consider other cases, and we can also consider the fact that this court may very well decide that two aggravating circumstances could be all that needs to be considered in the application of the death penalty. But I want to go back to the interrogation tape. It's what I spoke about at the start, and it's what I'm going to end with. In that interrogation tape, Billy Sprinkle made very clear that he did not mean to kill the District Attorney Skylar Sparks. His one target, his main target, so to speak, was at the time Lieutenant Lily Pond Bloom.
It was.
Whilst he failed in attempt 1, he did succeed in murdering her the second time around.
He did do that. I did do that.
And I'm going to go back again to all of the people who have come before this panel and came before me, and Supreme Justice Joy and Justice Nora Dupres. Not one person has managed to convince me that if we were to let Billy Sprinkle live and sentence him to life without the possibility of parole, that he would offend again, that he would murder again. It's not shown to me. When I look at you, Mr. Sprinkle, I think you've already achieved your goal. I think you wanted to kill Lily Pond Bloom. You made clear that you wanted to kill Lily Pond Bloom.
I did.
And that you have done so.
I did. It was great.
Do I believe that you're going to reform and that you are fit for society and a fit to return to society? No, absolutely not. Do I believe that you are such a threat to the prison populace at Bolingbroke Penitentiary and the Department of Corrections, the corrections officers of the DOC, and to whoever else may visit, that you are such a threat to them that there is zero alternative other than the death penalty? No. I do not believe that the death penalty is appropriate. Yes. And I am siding with life without parole.
Oh.
But that is me. You've heard from Justice Dupres.
Oh, it's not,
from
it's not solid.
Let's hear from Supreme Justice Joy.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, Joy. Clutch it.
Alrighty then.
Okay, you just did not...
Oh. One thing I do want to highlight is Van Dorst's assessment of Billy Sprinkle in this murder of Miss Pond ticks off essentially 2 of the 8 boxes, the aggravating circumstances to which a person can be put to death in this jurisdiction without it being considered cruel and unusual. Strictly speaking, you do only need 1 box in order for death penalty to be on the table. But you still need to view things in the totality of these circumstances. And so, when considering whether Mr. Sprinkle should be put to death, what I considered was the individuals that have been executed in this state, and the kinds of people that they were, and the kinds of things that they did. And to my memory, the state has only executed two people.
Wow.
That is Norman Jayden and Stephen Alexander. Case of Norman Jayden.
I'm gonna have to change that.
Norman Jayden, for lack of a better word, basically operated a cult that would cut off people's hands and eat them. And he cut off a lot of people's hands. And he ate a lot of hands. And we don't like that, so he cut off his head. And we had Stephen Alexander, who subjected the people of this state to a grueling tortures, such that one individual died as a result, and two individuals, Catherine Cuddlepuff and Lola Amonte Hart, were basically never the same again afterwards. And through the meticulous logging of Stephen Alexander's thoughts, ideas, how he meticulously planned these tortures, and the horrors that he wished to visit on future individuals, planning out grooming people even for his next, batch of victims. Well, I marched him out on the salt flats and I blew him up with a helicopter. And there was another individual who, depending on his actions outside of the prison, who also may have been subject to this had he not been killed by police officers before it could go any further, and that was Kurt Ambrose, a man who had already murdered two individuals by the time he had made it to our state in the first place, broke out of prison, killed a third, and goaded an individual to torture and kill a fourth person. And based on the subpoenas of his phone records, appeared to have been attempting to do it to even more individuals. That is also a man who I imagine had he been apprehended and had he been brought before this court, that's an individual who I would not be surprised in the slightest if he were executed by the state for his heinous crimes, and potentially his conspirators as well. And so the question that I am faced here with is, does Billy Sprinkle belong in that crowd? Are the things that Billy Sprinkle has done to the magnitude of these individuals to which we have deemed enough is enough and execute them? Or are his actions more similar to the murderers that were alluded to by Sargon Untman when he mentioned several individuals who have been murdered by others in this state and did not get the death penalty, and some of whom did not even get life in prison. Some people were given, 30 years or so, and then another 15 parole, and then now they are out and walk among us. So, when I think about where to put Billy Sprinkle in this sort of calculus we have of criminal defendants who have murdered other individuals here in the state, I don't think Billy Sprinkle belongs in the same category as Norman Jayden, Stephen Alexander, and Kurt Ambrose. And I think what sets Mr. Sprinkle apart from these kinds of individuals is, in both circumstances where Billy Sprinkle killed a person, they were quick, immediate crimes.
Surgical.
Billy Sprinkle never took anyone out into the
Just
woods
like Dad taught
and
me.
shaved off their flesh with a hunting knife for hours upon end. Billy Sprinkle never put someone in a shack out in Grapeseed and yanked out their finger and toenails one by one with a pair of pliers while he made them sing their ABCs. Everything was very sudden and passionate. Billy Sprinkle, when he killed Pond, him and Kimberly Johnson rode in, shot everyone, got out. With Miss Pond as well, Billy Sprinkle went to her location and within minutes sliced her throat and then left. There was nothing protracted about it, nothing laborious about it. There was no...
It was surgical.
There was no prolonged torture. There was no... I don't know. I don't want to use the word malice because there's certainly malice, but not... I guess malice not of the same magnitude as, let's say, Stephen Alexander or Norman Jayden or Kurt Ambrose meticulously planning out who their next victims are going to be, who would be most susceptible to be manipulated into, you know, torturing and killing someone else, who they can get at, you know, for their evil schemes. And so I believe I side with my colleague, Miss Van Dorst,
2-3.
that the most appropriate punishment for Billy Sprinkle at this point in time would be life in prison without any possibility of parole. Now, of course, if Billy Sprinkle were to do it again, well, once you're already at life in prison with the possibility of parole, there's only one other option that you can go to at that point. However...
Oh.
However...
He did it!
Classic Joy.
He did it!
Well, no, I'm not going to get into that. The official sentence of this court will be life in prison without possibility of parole for Mr. Sprinkle. He will be remanded to the custody of the Department of Corrections for the remainder
another day, Billy.
of his natural life.
Thank you,
Is
Mayor.
the order of this court.
No worries, Billy.
Billy, do me a
Alright.
favor and turn around.
I ain't gonna punch him this time. I swear.
Thank you, Billy.
Franklin. Oh, fuck.
The official sentence has been rendered. Sprinkle. It has been a long time dream of mine to have a mine where we put individuals that maybe are too dangerous to keep in the prison, but just aren't heinous enough to kill them. And I can say that if I ever get my mine, I want you to know that that's going to be your new home.
I accept this, sir.
Fortune smiles upon me, and I am granted the
I
mine
wanna
that
live
I
there.
so dearly
Please,
crave.
please.
You are going to be the first person to serve not
I'm
life in
DMing
prison,
the admins.
but
Infirm.
life
We'll be transporting
in
momentarily.
mine.
I understand and thank you for your mercy today.
He's just being Joy.
Please, let him live there.
Yeah, Billy, we're not gonna hire you.
Appreciate the we're down bad, but unfortunately just can't.
I applied to be an assistant this ADA. Yeah. Let's get out of here quick. Let's go, guys.
We're bringing Billy
let's-
downstairs now.
Yeah, it's still just be an appeal, I guess.
He's ready to go.
Ooh. Oh.
Alright.
I applied to be an assistant ADA. I should have not.
Never
done-
gonna happen.
Yeah. Was that
Silly one.
throw me thing? Yeah. They're throwing me in the mines. Is that because I'm white off? Well, because I'm Welsh. I did. Come open the door!
I'm trying, Billy!
I'm not gonna die now. This is great. They're throwing me in a mine because I'm Welsh. It's awful. Man. It's
This has been an unfortunate series.
You want to know something?
Yes.
I found the murder weapon. You tried to hide it in a bush off the island.
I did. Should have thrown it in the ocean, shouldn't I? I just realised I did do that. Suppose you got something to remember her by now. I did mean that. Did mean that. I did not mean that. Oh, I'm very sorry for that comment. You gotta realize, right? I'm fighting hands all the way. So sometimes I say stuff that's not nice. If I liked you guys and you didn't fuck me over in the beginning, I wouldn't have said that because I wouldn't have done it. But that was horrible. I'm very sorry, Brooklyn.
Baker, we're ready to go.
Okay.
I'm fine with it. I want to go in the mine.
Door's unlocked.
Yeah, cut any accusations that matter out and just ban it. Well, don't ban anyone. Just stop it, guys. It's not meta. They went to the island. I confirmed it with Veronica about an hour ago. It's so cool that they found it. I left the scene there for a month. Remember me for who I was and not who I stabbed.
Carol walking. Carol walking.
Come on,
God
Billy.
bless you, John Television Jr. He's got an RPG. I hope you know that. Now he's outside. Can I just get away from the blast zone at least? I don't want to blow up.
Oh, you're gonna blow up too.
Of course, they're well known for having rocket-propelled grenades. It's what they do. Damn.
hope you change, Billy.
I meant everything I said then.
I hope you prove me wrong.
You understand it? I'm fighting from the get-go, regardless of what you said. And it was just a lane I was put in. You know, like Avengers, when they're talking about the timelines and they're all intertwining and splitting off and stuff like that. Basically, I'm one of those timelines that just needs to be put back on the gauntlet, right? Yeah, I am a multiverse. It's the Billyverse. Because I was a charming hobo, right? I'm like Homer Simpson. I was a charming hobo. Then I was a drunk. Then I was a car thief. Then I used to ransack cars. Then I was a crack addict. No, methamphetamine. That's when I met Kim. She used to do yoga on a little island. And I used to go to her to get meth. And then, what happened then? Then I became a homeless again. Then I was a scammer. That was a good arc. I used to sell people cats in boxes. Sorry about that one. I know you like animals. I was still a drunk then. Then I was a drug seller, meth pusher, GSF associate, GSF hangaround, GSF shot caller, GSF OG, the last of the great OGs, drug trafficker, gangbanger, used to get shot at by millionaires, used to throw C4 at us, that was cringe. Then I broke off from that and just became the B team. The B team was alright. we was hobos and stuff, and then I was Billy Karen. That was a big step. Billy Karen, who then fought against everyone and moaned about everything, but I can't change that. And then, obviously, you know, murderer. Oh, I did kill... I put a clap box on someone's head once. Again, I'm in the wrong lane. I couldn't... I couldn't even get an MDW when I came to this city to learn law. They told me you have to be a paralegal, and I was like, that's impossible. Nobody's ever awake during EU days. I could never be a paralegal, and I wanted to do that. People just gotta stop giving me guns and knives. It's like bad. It's really bad for everyone.
Howdy.
All right, love. We've been chucked in now for the deep end.
Like a pool?
Can we get a pool in here?
No, people would drown themselves most likely.
Well, I drowned others. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean that.
Billy?
Yes.
Please don't apologize.
I'm...
Because actions speak larger than words. And as I said to you, I really hope you prove me wrong. I doubt you will.
Ah, well, you don't know that.
I do, especially after what you told me.
Not all of us are fuckers.
Are you restrained?
Yes.
Okay, maybe just very loose.
Yes,
all right.
Soft cuffs.
Got you. Well, I don't know what that means, but okay.
I'm referring to my rectum.
He is life with no parole.
Yep, I will get his everything squared away.
Do I need to put a paperwork in, or are you good?
I'll be able to handle it.
Okay.
Is McTavish still here?
McTavish, Jason, are you still here? Yeah, he is.
I could use your help with just an escort real quick.
All right, am I good?
Thank you. Yep, you are good. Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
Alrighty, let's go get you squared away, Billy.
Do you know what I did?
A murder.
No.
Actually, haven't you done two?
Yeah, Skylar and Pond.
Oh, were you going to just correct me on the fact it was two and not just one?
Well, no, I'm just saying I got a DA and I got a police officer, and I think probably DOC's next, so...
Well, you do have slim targets for who you will try to murder next, but
yeah, but I'm very good at it.
Are you trying to just get a one-way ticket to also being dead, or...
What's that mean?
Do you have a reason behind this? Because, I mean, you know, there's only one way to go from this.
It's just a hollow threat for fun. Chill out.
Well, no,
booga booga. Yeah. I'm not that mean. I'm actually a decent fellow. It's just people got to stop being corrupt around me and expecting me to accept it.
Yeah, you can come in. Yeah, you can come in. All right, let's go ahead and get you squared away for...
What's that mean? What is that? Does
Does
that mean something?
Just stand
Squared
next
away?
to the paper,
You said it
please.
twice now. What does that?
All right. Well, you know what?
That's a
Maybe I'll circle
rectangle.
you aware.
That's a rectangle.
Get in here.
Do you want me to put my gun away?
Yeah, because you're gonna come in with me for the other place. Good grief.
Yeah, I'm well known
All
to
right.
murder at
Go, Sam.
inconvenient hours.
Okay, that's fine. Go stand next to the rectangle, please.
Is all the MDWs broken?
I don't know.
Because I couldn't see my profile picture.
Uh-huh. Can you go ahead and snap a picture for him for his lifer profile, please?
Yep.
Sorry, you were wrong, Corruptanova.
Record.
I'm still here.
Let's see, his DNA is
It better look good, because I got to look at this for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I got your good side.
I don't have a good side, you snarky git.
Oh, I mean, I guess it'll be fine then.
Oh, you're a Scottish guy.
Yeah, that's me. Hello.
Don't let him corrupt you.
I don't plan on doing it.
Okay.
Well, you're with Amelia.
We will go ahead and make sure you don't have anything on you. You can.
Oh, the new hair. I should take my hat off. Is that
Is
boner
this a
cup?
special
No.
cup to you? Some
It's
people have
just a
special
cup.
cups.
I haven't had anything since I've come in here. They wouldn't even give me a notepad for my own death sentence trial.
Why do you need a notepad?
Why would I not need a notepad when I need to take down notes about what people say about me, and if I want to do a rebuttal, or if I want to call someone up to the stand or reference something they previously said?
Did you not have a lawyer?
I did, but it's not. That's beyond the point. I'm not even entitled to a piece of paper. That's lunacy.
We can see about that. All right. Since everything is squared away for you, and I'm gonna say it again, now that it's, you know, squared away, we will make sure that we get you settled up in your cell block 6 now. No longer with the temporary hold.
What does that mean? You keep saying it like you're gonna give me LSD or something. Is that code?
Does that come in a square? I don't actually know because I don't do
Sometimes.
drugs.
Like in little square tabs.
Right. Okay.
A rabbit gave me
Seeing as
LSD
you
once.
are- A rabbit?
Yeah, on Alta Street. I was running there and it gave me LSD. It was fucking insane.
Was it like in its pouch? Do rabbits
It had
have
it in its
pouches?
mouth.
No, that's a
It's not
kangaroo.
fucking pouch. It's a kangaroo, yeah. Alright,
I mean,
I'm
could have been a
ready.
mini one. Anyways.
Oh, hold on, G. Give me a second. I'm gonna go blend in. Hold on.
What do you mean, hold on? Stop ruining my cum shot. Fucking hold on.
Please do not. Like, what do you mean by that?
I'm
Alright,
getting
I'm ready,
sent
G.
through the door and he's cucking me right now.
I'm ready.
Okay, alright. Alright. Go ahead, stay on the other side of that door for just a moment and we'll get to you. Alright, I'm just going to get this sent up.
Wish I had a weapon. I would fuck him up right now.
Okay. Alright, come here and I'll get you out of your cuffs. Alright, go
Alright.
ahead and get changed. Nope, nope,
This
nope,
is
no,
all
no,
I
no.
can wear.
Nope. Okay, fair enough. Alright.
This is the best solution unless you want me... Ooh, wait, hang on. There is something.
Okay.
There is
I'll
something.
I'll let you change. Alright.
Yeah. There is something. Nipples.
Okay. Oh, that's... Okay.
Immaculate, I
That's
know.
definitely something.
Yep.
Definitely something.
Okay. Did you have anything left in your old cell that you need?
Nope. This stops. This keeps all the. This is armor. This keeps me from getting like men trying to bum me and stuff.
Yeah, no one... I don't think anyone's gonna
It's
try
my
to...
armor.
I'll say it is. I mean, that is closer to the color orange, so.
Right. Well, I am going to be a pain in the arse here, but not today.
Not today.
And if they do send me to the mine, you're going to have to bring me sandwiches like every day and stuff. And like take my poop out.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention that part.
Yeah. I might be
They were
put in the
talking-
mines as a test
Yeah.
subject.
Yep. Joy wants to send them to the mines, maybe.
Yeah.
Send it
Yeah.
to the mines, maybe.
Maybe.
Anyway. Bye.
Okay.
Oh wait, you want to take me to the cell? Fucking
Yeah, you
hell.
get-
Alright,
yeah,
okay.
You have a different cell block now.
So I I was in my head, I was
Yeah, no, I
doing
was-
this. For me, it's walk off into the sunset. I realized
Yeah.
I can't go anywhere.
Yeah, you kind of are just here now.
Yeah, it's a problem.
This is your permanent home.
I used to do this thing where I used to walk off into the camp, and like music would be playing. I'd be like, "There goes Billy, he's the Hobo King," and then Dirty Mike would
Oh.
wake up and like contest the facts, but then he'd only be like awake once.
Right. Well, I hope this isn't too much of an inconvenience of you to have a place to live.
I like living under the bridge. It was great. We get booze. No one would come down there. It was an impenetrable fortress, but at the same time, kind of a tomb. When we had that 20-person stand, I didn't plan it out, and essentially the cops had cover all the way around to shoot in. It was a stupid idea.
Right.
But it was fun.
You are more than welcome to sleep out under the stars if you wish. Obviously, we don't recommend it. It's not like the things inside here are comfortable anyways, but, you know,
Bed in the
whatever
floor.
floats your boat.
Warjack, I'm putting a ticket up. I want to be put in the mine. I just want to be put in the mine, and then when the docket post comes out and they maybe do accept his parole for some reason in like 60 months or 90, I want to live in the mine and just have them periodically
This will be where your home
drop
is
me
now.
stuff.
You are free to choose whichever cell you would like. Obviously, I highly don't recommend checking up with someone
That
else.
one.
I think that might be orcs.
No, the one right above us. The one with the windows.
No, that's a security.
That's the one I want.
No.
I'm royalty. I should be allowed
I didn't
that.
even know T could be royal, but that's fair. There's some open ones like.
Yeah, right. All we gotta do is just put a fence there. Put a fence there.
know,
TP him there. Remove his sentence so he doesn't get TP.
You see how I still said it though, you know?
You know what? You know what, Warjack? Give him the
No, I'm not at
PD
this
role
time.
so I can just duty on.
All right, where are we staying?
I gotta think about this. If there's a riot, do I want to be able to easily access and join in or hide away? That's a good one. I like that one. Because it overlooks
very
everything.
top?
Yeah, I like that one above that. Yeah. I love that one. Nice. So I can jump down as well if there's something kicking off. And I can look in through the glass and maybe, like, you know, kiss my reflection.
You know, there's mirrors.
We're allowed mirrors?
I think there's mirrors.
There'll be
I
plastic
think.
mirrors if anything.
I'll have a look. It's a nice one, this one. Is this the best one?
Oh, you're gonna walk by every so okay.
Yeah, that is a key factor of annoyance. Maybe that is actually better. Because then I can just annoy everyone by opening the doors when I walk past. Ooh, what's the furthest away one? Oh, yeah, one of those. Next to the phone.
Maybe a corner one, yeah.
Yeah, next to the phone, maybe. And then I can see anyone coming in. Look at this. Ready? And if I finger walk...
Oh, that's the.
Who the fuck put the temp in here?
Oh, this is great. Look at the noise I'm making.
The lifers, maybe?
They're not supposed to.
Oh, maybe.
So many doors, so much noise. This is great. It's funny.
He did say it was gonna be a menace.
Oh, my balls! Ah!
No, these balls.
Fuck!
Listen, I'm not helping your balls, so I would try to keep those intact.
Ah! I can't get over the wall. I don't know.
Because there's stairs.
Yeah, but this,
Okay,
I could
that's
do
fine.
it.
Okay, listen, you don't.
Watch, I can do it. Anyone can do it. I can do it! Ah!
That's
Hi,
okay.
Billy.
That's a table.
That's
but-
called the Holden Flick.
You don't. Okay, listen. You don't have to choose right now if you can't. If it's too overwhelming, you know, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the layout of the cell block?
Yeah. I've been
Like,
here a long time.
Where to go get changed, and we've got Juliet over there in the shower room. She can help you with your hair, everything like that.
Maybe I'm not familiar with. What the fuck is this part? Oh my god, there's a hole in...
This is why I do.
I didn't even know this was here. I just thought it was another cell. Can I have this one? I want this cell. This is my cell.
Listen, I mean, I can't stop you from sleeping in there, but
Oh.
probably not be super
B block.
with you, just
It's B block. B block.
B block.
I don't have that many
Phoebe?
clothes, so...
That's fair, but I mean, if you ever, I don't know, want to do something here, we also have our tattoo artist Romeo who hangs out in here.
My skin's too greasy.
Have you been to the library and commissary?
No.
Okay. Well, through here is the commissary on the left and the library on the right. You know, if you
This
ever
is
want to
great.
expand your mind with some good literature and whatever else
it is they do in here.
There's even windows.
Oh,
Yeah, there's very nice windows.
is there internet?
No.
I think most people just use cell data from the phones that they get from people that are smuggled in here.
Can I
I'll
get
be
a
honest.
smuggled in phone?
I don't doubt that you'll be able to, but I won't give you one.
Why not?
Because I have to at least make it somewhat of a challenge for you.
What if I
which
snitch?
it is not.
What if I snitch on people who have them, but then I keep them for myself?
Well, you're telling me that now, so that's...
I know who has one.
Pretty much everyone in this prison has one, no matter how many we take out every day.
Oh, well, there we go. I was gonna make up a name. Okay, what can I get in
general,
here?
General rule of thumb with that is, I'm not gonna go searching people just on the suspicion that they have a phone. Don't use it out where I can see it or other guards can use or see it, and then we will take it from you if we see it.
Keep it in my pants.
Ugh.
Okay.
Okay. Well, commissary is still a slight work in progress, but we have it so it's a work for items type things. If you want
see it.
cigarettes, if you want a food pass, I think is what we have, so you can get some food from outside instead of the grub that Ernesto has.
What if
Work release
Moxy
type
buys them
things.
for me, my daughter?
Typically no.
What if she throws them over the wall in
That
a
would be
sock?
introducing contraband, and that would be really awkward.
That would
She
also get her
fell
fired.
and it fell over.
And she's really incompetent.
What if I grew tobacco outside and paper and did that and it was mine? You don't have to answer that, do you?
It's
That's
not gonna be.
contraband.
Yes, it is.
No, because I grew it.
You can grow things at the garden, but not tobacco.
I'm gonna
Oh,
grow
there's a garden.
tobacco. I'm gonna grow tobacco and paper. And you can't
You know,
stop me.
We're kind of wanting to maybe get something for exports here, so maybe we'll
Doesn't
have
grow
that be a
paper, does-
thing.
Export these nuts, am I right?
I don't know if that would sell very well. You've only, well, do you have both?
Yeah, you got 'em both.
It's only like a 2-time transaction, so not very
Listen,
long.
people like me are like a niche for freaky people. I got laid more than like a tiling factory. Anyway, I'm going to bed
Right.
because
Yeah, you
it's
get
been a
some
long
rest.
day.
If you need anything, we're either in the directory or we'll, yeah, you'll see us, or yeah. just-
I'm not DLC.
He's not actually. So, yep, you sleep well, and welcome to your new home.
Yep. Shit. You done fucked up, Billy. However, I'm pretty sure I can get out of here. Take this one. Damn. My boy's hacked. Oops. 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 That is a very unfortunate thing that happened. But thankfully, I know how to get out. Unless they put me in the mines. Because then if they do, I'm fucked.